almost forgot. One of my favorite things that Barr has been in fuego this week. One of my favorite things that he did was mention that he thinks that they should consider, that federal prosecutors should consider, it is on the books, it is a law, and it is good law, it is applicable still, charging people who were plotting to destroy federal buildings with sedition. Oh, wait a second. Here's a Democrat senator who's, of course, very upset about this. Merkley, play 8.
I'm astounded. If people are engaged in property damage, and I condemn violence on all fronts, they should be charged with property damage. But what I read into Attorney General Barr's comments is he wants people who are protesting in opposition to the administration to be charged with sedition. I don't know that it's that clearly laid out, but that was the impression I took from it. This is a part of imperial presidency, an authoritarian approach where you undermine the legitimacy of the press. You absolutely make disagreeing with the administration a crime, charge them with sedition. I think the attorney generals or the various prosecutors who weighed in and shared that news, they are professionals who were just astounded that our top law enforcement person would propose really what is politicizing protest.
It's not protest, moron. We're talking about people who were destroying things. That's not protest. Lighting buildings on fire, attacking police, breaking glass windows. That's not protest. That's rioting. And if it's an organized riot activity and it goes after a federal building and is meant to undermine the federal government, it would fall under statutes covering sedition, the attempt to overthrow in part or in whole the federal government. Sedition. The Democrats are guilty of sedition. That's real. That's truth. Not all of them, the ones who are doing this stuff, the ones who are engaged in this attempt to burn down. They're trying to burn down a federal courthouse in Portland. I mean, that was a night after night activity. And saying that they want to topple the state, I think that counts. I think that that raises to the level. You know, there are a couple of hundred people who are in federal custody right now, and they're facing some really serious federal charges, as they should. It's not all fun and games anymore, is it, lib rioters? It's not all just one big ha-ha, look at us, we're going to throw bags of urine at the police, ha-ha, yeah. You might end up spending 3, 4, 5 years in federal prison. That'll really put a damper on your riot fun activities. This is great. I think this is fantastic. Oh, authoritarian regime, please. These people are doing criminal acts. No one's talking about legal protest. There hasn't been a single protester who's been harassed in the least who's not breaking the law. By federal prosecutors, they're not going after them. They're not making problems for them. No one cares. Protest all day. Go for it, right? This is about people who are engaged in criminal acts in violation of the law and holding them accountable, and that needs to happen. And because it's going to, unfortunately for the libs, mean that some of their favorite little paramilitary street soldier types are going to end up maybe spending a long time in a federal pen. Too bad, libs.